Hey guys, Fiddlefair here and welcome back to another monthly haul video. So today I'm also adding in the anime pickups I got for this month, as well as all of the great new manga volumes I picked up over the course of July. And so I do have, again, a nice little mix of new and used volumes. Here is my new selection right here. We got our 7Cs, our Viz, our Yen Presh, and our Kodansha, and as well as a couple Vertical and Dark Horse thrown in there. And so anyway guys, I really hope you enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, and let's go ahead and start with our Viz Media pile, and we'll start with all of our new manga to go through first. So we have, right here, we have Twin Star Exorcist, Volume 1, which is a new series that just came out. I did record a manga first take of this, so if you'd like to see more of this series here, go ahead and, I don't know if the video is out quite yet, but if it's not out like right now, it should be out really soon. So there's that. That was a really interesting read. I really enjoyed it, I must say. Just kind of your standard shonen, but you know, it was an interesting difference to the story. We have Nisekoi Volume 10, a lovely series. I'm still kind of waiting for it to kick off and get a little bit going, but I'm expecting that soon. From what I've seen online and from what I've kind of heard about, I think we're going to be getting somewhere in that series fairly soon. Bleach Volume 64, a series that everyone thinks really should have ended a while ago, but it didn't, so now no one really knows what to say about it. It sucks you back in sometimes, like, oh, it's getting good again, and then just does some weird stuff, so sort of disappointing and sort of strange. So then we have Hunter x Hunter. I was missing Volume 4, and so I was at a store one day and found Volume 4, so I bought it. So I know it's kind of an odd one to have spaced in here, but hey, nice to have a little homage back to this, and I wonder if it'll be ever finished someday, guys. But then, let's see, we also have Terraformars, something like that. So I had a chance to get some of these volumes pre-owned. Apparently I stuck them in the wrong pile. This one's new, but I must have just put them all together. These ones here I got for $5 a piece, which was a great deal. And so volumes, it's one of those series that I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get or buy, but then they had volumes. It's right here. It's volumes 4, 5, and 6 for $5. I'm like, well, I'll just start spacing in. And during Barnes & Noble's like manga weekend thing, I bought volume 3 because they had that when I went and took a gander. So now I just need the first couple volumes so I can actually read the rest of it and see how this series is. So anyway guys, that was the Viz pile. And here we start with our 7Cs pile, and we have Non Non Biori, which I also did a manga recommendation, or manga first take of. Really cute, funny. The characters were really just kind of cute and enjoyable, pretty much, and that's pretty much, you know, the point of the series and stuff. So it was cute, and I liked it. Just kind of a Yotsuba type series like that. Then we have Pandora in the Crimson Shell Ghost Urn. This was an interesting series. The story was slightly confusing. I also did a manga video for this if you want to go and check that out. I don't know. I saw it got put in like the worst manga of 2015 released so far. I'm assuming it was like talking about stateside. I really don't know if I agree with that, but I can see where some people would have slight problems with the story here and there. But still, I'm going to give it a few more volumes to see how it goes. Then we have 12 Beasts from the wonderful creator of Monster Mizumi. This cover is a little ridiculous. I mean, if you catch my drift, I suppose. I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but she's cow minotaur type people, so I guess I see where he's going. But my gosh, scale it back a little bit, make it not quite so. And she's not that bad in the book. I don't know why the cover is just, they look like balloons. But still, I enjoyed Volume 2 of 12 Weeks a lot more than I enjoyed Volume 1. Volume 1, I wasn't really sure if I even liked it that much, but Volume 2 gave me a lot of hope for the series. And then one of my favorite anime of all time, the manga slowly but surely keeps coming out, Toradora Volume 7. Hopefully one day we'll be able to finish that series, but still a really good read. And then we have, I don't remember the name of this, it's Magica Swordsman and the Summoner. I haven't read this yet. I got this a few days ago. I'm interested to see how it goes. It almost looks like it falls sort of in line, almost a little bit with the Ghost in the Shell, whatever you want to call it. But this looks a little bit better, I'm hoping. So I'm probably going to do a video for this if you guys want to come back at some point and see that. And then I got the first 2 volumes of The Sacred Blacksmith for just a series I've been meaning to get for a while. I know there's a few more volumes out, but I grabbed these while I had the chance. Moving right along to Yen Press, we have Chaika and the Princess Coffin. And so we have that volume 1 here, which is a great book. I did a manga video for that. That book was so great. I loved it. It was really good. And then it's still in the plastic. I have High School D&D Volume 2. I just read, actually, Volume 1 yesterday. I finally got around to reading Volume 1, so I'm looking forward to go ahead and getting farther stuck in this series, even though it's a bit silly, but that's kind of one of the reasons I like it. And then we have Akame ga Kill, which I have not watched the anime yet, so as you guys can suspect, I'm just reading this in utter just kind of, what? It's really dark. I mean, really, really dark. Some of the torture scenes were super graphic, so there was a few times I was almost like cringing, but still a really interesting read, and boy, you never know what's going to happen. Soul Eater Not final volume. I just bought the anime and watched that this weekend for the first time. It was cute. It was nice. Not nearly as good as Soul Eater. But Anya is best. Anya's adorable, so that made it all worth it. So here's the final volume. Nice short little series if you're looking up to pick something and you like Soul Eater. And then one of my favorite, absolute favorite pickups of the month was Prison School Volume 1. I also did a manga video for this. I recommend you guys go check that out because it is so good. I was a little creeped out at first, but after a while you learn to love it. Moving right on to our Kodansha, and one of my favorite series out right now that I just always waiting day by day for it to come out is A Silent Voice. A absolutely great series. I recommend you all go pick this up right now. It's kind of about bullies and people with disabilities. This young girl is deaf. Quite a while ago I did a manga video for it. It's not super great because it was one of my earlier ones, but this series is so great and it's so good, and I really recommend you all go pick it up. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches Volume 3, another series I've really been enjoying. I really liked it. I wasn't sure about Volume 1, but once I got to the end of it, I actually liked it quite a lot. So really liking that series. And then we have Noragami Volume 2. I still have not read Volume 1, but I bought Volume 2 anyway. So hopefully when I do start reading Volume 1, I can just chain it up and read a few volumes at the same time. And then the Vinland Saga Volume 2. I'm doing my best to support this series. I love hardcover manga, and I really just haven't had much time to pick this series up. But I'm trying to do my best to do that, seeing as the next 2 volumes that are going to be coming out later this year are basically going to depend the fate of this series and whether or not any more volumes are released at all. Because if the volumes do not do well, Kodansha is going to be forced to cancel the series. So if you like this series or are at all interested in it, I highly recommend you start picking it up to save this series from death. And before we move on to our used manga, I have two other new volumes to show you, and this one I was super excited about and had no idea it was coming out. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Now, I love this anime. It's raunchy, it's awful, but it's hilarious, and we all know that we're never getting any more of it. So the fact that this manga was released by Dark Horse, I was super happy about it. I'm assuming, I think it's only like going to be a one time thing, which is too bad because I so want more of it. But if you liked Panty and Stocking, go pick up this book. It was so great. Dark Horse is really stepping up its game in the manga sort of community lately, so I'm really interested to see how that goes for them. And I really look forward to all the new series we might get because of them licensing them. And then we have Witchcraft Works Volume 5, a great series from Vertical, another company that has really been stepping up their manga game over the next few months. I'm definitely looking forward to having more Vertical volumes in my collection videos here so you guys can see them because they got some great stuff coming out. And so with those 2 out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start on our used volumes. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one, because this was a hell of a find. Now, I buy a lot of my used manga at the same place as I've told you guys before, but this time I was just in a regular old bookstore that I wouldn't even expect to find manga in. Don't ask me why, but they had this another, so I'm just going to quickly tell you all before we start. This book is $30, $30 book. Yeah. So I'm really bummed out that they wrote like on this book. It really makes me sad, but I don't really plan on necessarily selling it or getting rid of it, so the fact that it's kind of defaced its value doesn't really bother me because I got a $30 book for $5. So that was crazy. I'm not going to dally on this so I can keep this video moving along, but that was a great find and I'm so excited about that. This one isn't really used, but for those of you who went to Barnes & Noble, you might have got these samplers, so I went ahead and threw this in there because it's actually like a real, actual book. It's actually kind of cool how much Viz put into that. Let's go ahead and speed through some of these used books. Digimon Tamers, volumes 3 and 4. Nothing really special to say about them. I love Digimon Tamers. It was my favorite Digimon like arc, I guess you could say. So I found those and couldn't help myself just because childhood. Excel World Volume 1. I got this used. Another series I've been meaning to read, but just haven't been sure if I really wanted to buy it and, you know, pay full price for it because I have so many other things going on. But I found it used and went, oh, great. I'll go. This will give me a chance to see the series and see if I want to read it or not. So that was a really good find. And then we have a couple of unique ones, and we'll see why in a minute. I have Sundome, or whatever it's called, Volume 7 and 8, still in the plastic, but they were used, so I got them for respectively $5 and $6. So this series, I'm like piecing it together bit by bit. I do that with a lot of them used manga I get. I'm just piecing it together, just basically waiting to find the next used volume somewhere, and if I ever find it, I'll go ahead and pick it up. So those are great because they're still in the plastic. So here we go. Here's an oldie but a goodie. Well, I say a goodie. We have Sazerka, a series that I'm pretty sure was only like, I think it was canceled like 3 volumes before the rest of them came out, which is really depressing. But I saw the anime, and it's nothing to write home about, but for some reason I sort of liked it. And so the volumes are really nice, and these 2 volumes are, again, volumes that are still in plastic that were used. I want to say they were like $6 and $7, or $5 and $6, and they were 14 before. So I got the first 3 volumes. I mean, I know I'll never finish it, but I got them for cheap. So I was kind of like, you know, I like the anime, so why not, really? It was kind of a neat find, so I go ahead and picked them up. This one, again, not really sure why it was used. It really didn't come out that long ago. It wasn't marked down very much, so it still was pretty expensive because it just came out. But hey, it's the series, a book I wasn't planning on getting, especially because it's the visual novel format. But it was like, oh hey, that'll give me a chance to read it. That's pretty cool. And then we have one here that's a bit interesting because this is one I usually wouldn't pick up. As you guys can see here, once I get this actually in focus so you can see, this book is ripped pretty good. It's pretty well ripped. And so I think this got damaged like during packaging or on the shelf at the store I bought it at. So they just slapped a pre-owned sticker on it. And since it was ripped, they put it for, I think it was like $2.97. And so I'm probably going to end up collecting The Devil as a Part-Timer manga. I don't know if I ever would have collected the novels, and so this just gave me a great chance to be like, hey, I can buy it. I know it's ripped, but if I ever don't want it, it's not. I paid basically $3 for it. So, and there's nothing wrong. It's only the cover. The cover is the only thing that's ripped, so there's nothing wrong with anything else in the book. So that's why I picked it up. Normally I would not buy books that are damaged like this, but I was like, hey, why not? And then quickly, very quickly, because I know a lot of you guys probably already saw this, I'll put a link in the description to this video. These are all the volumes I got in those manga mystery grab bags. So I'm just going to kind of flip through this so you guys can see them real quick in case you didn't see that video. But these are all just ones, I had them in mystery manga grab bags, and they were 50 cents, so they just threw them all in there, and I got the bags for like $2 a piece. And so just some random volumes, some cool ones. I mean, look, I got like the first and the last volume, I believe, of Dragon Ball Z for 50 cents. So that's pretty cool, I think. I go ahead and Nana, Volume 5, and so many of you were so upset that I didn't know Nana. I'm sorry. I will watch it, and I will tell you all about it someday. And then we can all live happily ever after. And so like this is Nejima Volume 6, and it's right behind you here somewhere. So I don't know what I'll do with these books yet. They're just interesting. If you want to see like more in depth of those volumes, you can go ahead and watch the actual mystery manga video unboxing of them. But that is pretty much that. And so real quickly as well, I figured since this is a haul video, I'll go ahead and show you guys just in case you want to see A Lull in the Sea, one of the best premium editions I have ever bought. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen, go check out my video unboxing for this. Amazing, absolutely amazing series and set, so great. Also, another just unbelievable set, we have the No Game No Life collector's edition as well. Another great one, also did an unboxing for that. Then we have Noragami. I bought this. I wasn't super impressed with it. I was just like, eh. It really was kind of meh. I don't know. And then as I mentioned before in the video, I have Soul Eater Not. Cute series, but nothing to write home about. And then, oh, this is so hard to keep this from getting like dirty or damaged. I also did an unboxing video. Oh, my throat. Jeez, guys, you hear that? My gosh. Anyway, the Darker Than Black premium edition. And so another interesting set, as well as, but maybe not as interesting, as the Soul Eater yearbook collection, which was really cool. I highly recommend. I did unboxing videos for all 4 of these ones, these 2 back here, and these 2 right here. So if you want to see more of those, more in-depth and what's inside them, go ahead and check out those videos as well. Alright guys, let's go ahead and mash this all up. So there you have it guys, that is all my pickups for the month of July. I just want to thank you all. I just want to do a quick aside here and thank all of you so much for all of you that have been supporting my videos and watching them and liking them and commenting. You have no idea how awesome that is every day to be able to come in and, you know, see comments and comment back and see people liking my recommendations, or especially these haul videos, because I know you guys really seem to like these. I just want to go ahead and give a quick thanks. I mean, I've been meaning to do these like subscriber milestone videos, but you guys have been hitting them so fast, I haven't been able to keep up. I meant to do one for 500 like a few weeks ago, and we're already at like over 750, so we're like well on our way to hitting possibly 1,000 subscribers, which just blows my mind. So I just want to just give a quick thank you to all you guys for all your support. You guys have been awesome. I do try to put like a decent amount of work in my videos, but I really want to like get back into putting a lot more into them. I'm not like super great at editing as of now, but I'd like to get there to where I can give you guys some really great recommendation videos and stuff like that. But anyway, I just want to like thank you all so much for that, because you guys have been great, and it's so cool having all you like and comment, and so those regular commenters every day that you can just like go back and like see and talk to. It's just really cool. So anyway guys, this has been my video, my haul video, and if you haven't seen me before and you're still sticking around, I do haul videos like this. I do a few manga recommendations, well, not so many manga recommendations yet, but I do manga first takes and stuff like that in volume 1s. One of these days I'll get around to some recommendation videos. But I also do unboxings of figures and anime and stuff like that. So anyway guys, and go ahead, also I just want to give a quick shout out to Daisu Daily, which is a site I've been blogging at sort of recently. I've been helping them out, and they've been helping me out. I get to post my videos on there, and I help them out with some other posts as well. So go ahead, I'm going to put them in a link in the description, so daisudaily.com. It's like an awesome news, anime, just funny kind of site, and I recommend you guys go ahead and check that out. But anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I've been Fiddle Ferret, and I will see you back on the prowl next time. Bye bye!